This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Big news in the sporting world, the biggest news in the sporting world right now, the Los Angeles Lakers being sold to Mark Walter, and the overall value is $10 billion. A guy that used to do play-by-play for the Los Angeles Lakers on radio and on TV is with us. Chick Hearn, how are you, sir?
In the popcorn machine, mustard came off. Yes, Jello's
jiggling.
Exactly right.
Buddy,
Did I ever tell you my Chick Hearn story about the call-in show?
No.
So my friend Zeke and I used to call. Stu Lance used to do pregame, or used to do postgame. Chick Hearn used to do pregame. And so they would both take calls. So Zeke and I would call each of them repeatedly when I had season tickets to the Lakers. And we would try to press both of them for Chick to add, and the beer is cooling to his celebration.
Right.
And I'll be damned if not one time he did it one time. He said, and the beer is cooling. And we were like, unbelievable. I mean, it was like we were on top of the freaking world.
That is great. Buddy, I can't believe, look, Chick Hearn to me was bigger than life, and I can't believe you knew him.
Well, I didn't know him. So he passed away before I started doing pre-hap and post.
Oh, I see. I thought you worked while he was still with the Lakers.
No, he had sadly passed away. But I will say this. This is how cool of a guy Chick was. When I graduated college, I had an offer from 2 different record labels, and I told each of them that I wanted season tickets to the Lakers for my signing bonus.
Wow!
And London Records was like, all right, we'll get season tickets. So I had 4 tickets for the Lakers, section 21, right above the tunnel, and I would walk right in front of Chick because he sat up top, not on courtside, and he got to notice that we were at every single game. And every time we would arrive, he didn't know our names, but he would say, "What's up, boys?" And he would hold us. And this was before fist bumps were a thing. And he would hold his fist out, and we would bump his fist. And I thought that was just like, oh my gosh, I've made it! Like I'm like a celebrity. I'm fist bumping with Chick Hearn.
Was that the Great Western Forum?
That was at the Great Western Forum. Yeah. Our seats. Jim McIlvaine tried to fight me once. He was the center for the Sonics, and I used to heckle the guys when they were coming in and out because I was such a jerk. And he tried to climb into the stands, and that probably would not have gone well for me.
I do remember how beautiful that stadium was. Maybe just because we were young and stupid, we didn't know anything else. But that big promenade deck, that big circle, you could walk around the entire stadium and still watch the game. That was a really special place, man.
It was, and they had the little secret spot that only those that knew, the whistle stop.
Whistle stop with the ceiling that was 6 foot and a 6'4" ceiling.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It was just this weird. You'd go down about 20 steps, and you get yourself that sliced roast beef, and my goodness, was it delicious.
Oh, it was unbelievable with that French dip, and you could dip it there. You go back to your seat with this beautiful sandwich. I think it was like $7. It was the absolute best, man. So the Los Angeles Lakers, they're really worth $10 billion?
Well, I think so. I think when you look, what do we always say, right? You're worth whatever someone's willing to pay you.
Yeah.
So you base it on the valuations, and you see the Celtics going for over $7 billion, and it's like, well, the Lakers have their own television channel. They're one of the most famous franchises on earth, and they're in the arguably, if not the second, the largest media market in the world. So yeah, I guess that kind of equates to about $2.5 billion more than the Celtics.
I have never heard of a team selling for that kind of money without a stadium or parking. It's just the jerseys.
Yeah, that's right. The Staples Center is still owned by the AEG, Anschutz Entertainment Group, and they have a lease with them. And yeah, they no parking, none of that, but it's all television. And a lot of it, Tim, is the national revenue. The fact that Adam Silver was able to negotiate these hundreds of billions of dollars worth of television contracts for the next 7 years. So every team is guaranteed this set income from those deals. And then on top of that, they've got their own gigantic billions of dollars of deals with Sportsnet LA or from Spectrum Sportsnet. And yeah, it's like, all right, well, this is guaranteed money. These contracts are signed. They're not going anywhere.
Mark Walter is, I guess, pretty easily, arguably better than you and I at making money. And he thinks that this team is going to be worth double that in 10 years.
We had this exact same conversation a decade ago, when they paid $2 billion for the Dodgers, and everyone's like, that's an insane premium. There's no possible way that team is worth $2 billion. Why would they? This is just a guy who's got a big ego and wants to own a team, so he's overpaying. It's worth $10 billion now. Yeah.
And then we were talking to Fred Rogan earlier, and he said, yeah, no. Well, he was just about to go on with Fritz, and so he gave us a couple of moments there. But he said, the $680 million that's been deferred in Shohei Ohtani's contract has been put into an escrow account, and the interest that it earns goes back to the Dodgers.
That I don't know. I did not know that the interest went back to them. That's news to me. I knew that they have to put his $70 million salary into an escrow account every single year.
How do they get away with that without, like it seems like it's not cheating, but it seems like, creating another way to pay the team way over the ceiling when it comes to the cap.
So my position on that was I love it because of
I do too. I'm a big Dodger fan.
Yeah, well, I mean just for me personally, the exorbitant taxes we pay in this state, and this is a workaround. If you have deferred money that is a decade plus when you agreed to this deal, then you will take taxes on whichever state you are in when you begin to pull it out.
Oh, wow.
So like Mookie Betts has the same deal. He has a place in Tennessee. He's going to pull that out at 4% max. And you know what I mean? So that's the work. And look, some people may look at it as, it's just giving the middle finger to the state. But it's not just that. California's at a competitive disadvantage. When the Texas Rangers go to Corey Seager and say, hey, we're going to give you $215 million, and he comes back to the Dodgers and says, well, you got to give me 240 because California taxes and Texas has no state tax over the course of this deal. Like, that's the disadvantage they're playing with. So I tip my cap to the Dodgers for figuring that out and saying, hey, this is our workaround. Are you cool with that?
Right.
And it's worked.
But, it's also, it deters really good NHL players from coming to the Ducks, the Kings, or the Sharks.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the NHL, but certain. For certain. I mean, I think it's anything, right? It's Chargers, it's Rams, it's Lakers, it's Clippers, it's Dodgers, it's Angels. It's coaches. Hey, UCLA wants to hire fill in the blank football. They want to hire Nick Saban. Well, so does Alabama, and they got no state tax. And they're both offering him the same money.
It's amazing that we've screwed this state up so radically that it deters really good talent from moving here. Yeah,
I mean, athletically now, I do think, look, if you tell me that I can move to Oklahoma to play for the Thunder and I can save 8% because their state tax is 5% and mine's going to be 13.5%, I'm going to go ahead and pay that premium and live in California. I'm going to be all right with that. I'm going to go ahead and take my paychecks here and not live in Oklahoma City.
Or Arizona or Florida where it's 0. I mean, you get every dime of it.
Exactly.
That's
but you know how it is, Tim. They always find a way to get it.
I get it. That's right, buddy. That's right. The man. But I appreciate you coming on with us. That's a huge story. I'm sure you guys covered it all day long, but I can't. I never in my life, first of all, thought that Jeannie Buss would give up, ownership of the Lakers. I guess she's holding on to 15%. But that $10 billion price tag is something I would never have guessed.
Hey. Call me crazy, but if I got a shot to put about $800 million in my pocket, I'm going to go ahead and give that a go and see how it works out.
That's right. But I appreciate you coming on, man. You are the king. You're the king. Ding dong with you. All right. Matt Money Smith over there with Petros and Money every day on KLAC, 3 to 7 p.m. Competitors, but good friends as well. So we mention their show, and they mention ours, and we all benefit. I hope.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
I don't know how this kind of crap gets started, but we played a song yesterday or the day before on this show. I said it was great. I liked it. And now a lot of people online said that I hated it. And I'm like, I never said I hated it. Not once. I like it. But somehow the rumors started online that I hated it. And now there's like 13 or 14 people saying how rude I am. This is the song that we played. Guy made it for the show. And I thought it was great. Let's play it.
Are you listening to the Tim Conway Show?
Dog.
With Bellio, Angel, and Steffi.
Big dog.
Mark Thompson's in on Tuesdays and Crozier's on the news.
Big dog.
4 to 7 weekdays on KFI.
I think it's great. And I've never heard 427 like that, where it sounds like three numbers.
4 to 7 weekdays on KFI.
Because those are my trifecta numbers, the number 4, the number 2, and the number 7. I box those on almost every race, and I lose. But it's my grandparents' prefix to their phone number in Sugar Falls, Ohio.
Oh.
Their phone number was 216-247, then bop, 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 bop. And I can't mention it because somebody has that number now, and they get pissed when I do that. But 247 was their prefix, their number, and those are my Oscar. Those are my trifecta numbers. I'm having lunch and dinner tomorrow with Bellio and somebody who used to work here at the station, and we're going to go to a restaurant that we all like here in Burbank. And I said, why don't we go to California Pizza Kitchen instead? I like that place. And Bellio looked at me, and she said, you must have gotten gift cards. Somebody must have given you gift cards to California Pizza Kitchen.
Am I right?
Okay, you're not totally
I'm not wrong.
Okay,
I'm right.
All
right, I knew it.
Okay. By the way, that is you really are like a detective that way. You sort of squinted your eyes and you looked at me and go, something's going on with you. I smell gift cards. And I'm like, God almighty, I can't pull anything past you. You're better than my wife. When I fudge numbers around her, like, how much we, didn't win at the track. But I can't get anything by you.
So you get a lot of practice doing this, huh?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But God almighty, am I glad that I don't live with somebody like you. I really am.
Thanks.
On a lot of levels. But especially.
Hey, well, right back at you, pal.
Okay. Thank you. But what happened yesterday, I went to Costco. You're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And they have gift cards you can buy. For $79.99, you can get $100 worth of California Pizza Kitchen. So I was looking at them, and I said, okay, I like to go there. I'll buy $100 worth of gift cards for $79.99. I'll save 20% on the meal. And then I take it to the register, and the lady charges me $69 instead of $79. And being the honest guy that I am, I said, you know what? I looked at the receipt. Those are supposed to be $79, not $69. And she said, no, they're on sale. We take an extra $10 off at the cash register. So if you go to Costco, I don't know if they're available at your Costco. They are in Burbank. For $69, you can buy a $100 gift card for California Pizza Kitchen. I don't know how they make money on that. That's a 31% savings. And then I also use my telephone number to get discounts. I'm shifting a lot of, I go in there and I work the discounts. I'm working at CPK. I might as well just put on on an apron and a name tag. I'm moving cards
then you're
around.
Have to quit your job at Target and Home Depot and Lowe's.
But here's where I'm conflicted, Bellio. I know we'll get to the news, Brooker. Please, you can sit down. But I'm conflicted. I love California Pizza Kitchen, but I love discounts even more.
Yeah.
So I might work CPK into BK and with all my discounts. And I don't want to do that.
No.
But I want to save money.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted.
Very.
I'm conflicted. Okay. All right. Heather Brooker's been pissed that we didn't get to the news on time.
I mean, come
all right.
on.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. But why'd you sit down, though? I mean, you have to stand and point.
I wish we could stand in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, that takes the stink off the fact that she's standing right now. That's great.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
We have two celebrities who are going to get Oscars. They've never gotten an Oscar award before. I don't know if they've been even... I don't know. I guess they're eligible, but I don't even know if they've been nominated before. But two familiar household names are going to get Oscars next March. One of them is Dolly Parton, great singer, great actress. And the other one is Tom Cruise. You may remember him from some films like, what was he in?
Mission
Impossible, yeah.
Top Gun.
Risky Business, Top Gun.
Yes. It's all coming together now. But they deserve this. They deserve this. Dolly Parton and Tom Cruise together again.
The new honor for two of America's most iconic performers. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announcing Tom Cruise and Dolly Parton will both receive honorary career Oscars after decades of work. Neither has ever won an Oscar before.
Explain what happened.
Tom Cruise has been nominated for 4 Academy Awards over the years, most recently as a producer for Top Gun Maverick.
Show me what you're made of.
36 years after starring in the original.
I feel the need
for speed. Yeah.
He was nominated for Best Actor in Born on the 4th of July in 1990. Nominated for Jerry Maguire in 1997.
Oh, that's right. Jerry Maguire. That was a great movie.
Nominated for Jerry Maguire in 1997. Nominated for Best Support.
Sounds like Crozier whenever he's negotiating his new deal here.
We're slamming doors.
Yeah, Crozier. Please, God, he's hot, this guy.
Nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Magnolia in 2000.
No! You will not take...
Tonight, the Academy saying Tom Cruise will now be honored. And Dolly Parton will receive an Oscar, too.
Little 9 to 5 action there with that song.
And Dolly Parton will receive an Oscar, too. The Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award for her, quote, unwavering dedication to charitable efforts.
You know what? The Academy's really smart because people are going to tune in to see both of these awards. They don't really care about all the other movies. They're going to tune in to see Tom Cruise and Dolly Parton.
Icon starred in 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias, and those scenes from 9 to 5, iconic.
never thought I'd live to see the day I'd say this about another human being, but you are evil. That's right, evil to the core.
She earned an Oscar nomination for that movie for Best Original Song. And again in 2006 for her song Travelin' Through from Transamerica.
You know, Bellio, I got to be honest with you. Up until I just heard this, I thought you were being original when you would insult Angel like that, but you ripped off this line from Dolly Parton.
Say this about another human being, but you are evil. That's right, evil to the core.
I always thought that was original. Did that sting, Angel, when you heard her say that? Or do you know she was just sort of repeating Dolly Parton?
I knew she had already ripped off Dolly Parton. Yeah.
Nothing original, I guess, right?
Say this about another human being, but you are evil. That's right, evil to the core.
All right, let's do a quick whip around. Quick whip around. It is unbelievable that Tom Cruise has never gotten an Oscar. How much money has he grossed in worldwide movies? Tom Cruise and all of his work. How much has he, who he starred in a movie or at least appeared in a movie, how much has he grossed worldwide? Stefouche.
900 million.
900 million. All right, Bellio.
Has to be like 5 billion.
5 billion. All right, Angel.
I'm going to say 1.5 trillion.
Wait a minute.
Yes, that's what I said.
Why don't you just say infinity?
Okay, infinity.
Okay, all right. I'll change it to infinity.
You are pure evil, Angel.
Yeah. What did you always say about her?
She earned an Oscar.
What did you say? And seriously, what did you used to say about this woman?
Say this about another human being, but you are evil. That's right, evil to the core.
Oh my God. All right, Heather Brooker, how much? Tom Cruise.
I'm going to say he's had to give a lot of it to Scientology, so maybe he's got like 500 million left.
Wait, so what total?
500 million.
No, I mean, how much has he grossed? Not how much has he made and given away.
I'm going to say, I'm going to stick with 500 million.
All right, okay. I gave you a couple lifeboats and you didn't get any of them, so we're gonna shove off here. Okay, the actual person who got closest to the right answer is Bellio. She said 5 billion, and she was off by 8 billion.
What?
$13 billion.
What?
Wow.
$13 billion. That's unbelievable. 13 billion? And he's never won an Oscar?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's outrageous.
I mean, despite all of the personal life and drama stuff, that he is a really talented actor.
He's one of the best.
Yeah.
And he made $13 billion for Hollywood, and they gave him the middle finger and never gave that man an Oscar?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That really is embarrassing. That's got to be a record. I'll bet you there's nobody else who's made more money for Hollywood.
I mean, when you think about
and didn't get an Oscar.
Movie stars, what movie stars are left in the world? Like, who is a movie star like Tom Cruise besides like maybe Brad Pitt? Like, he's one of the last few movie stars.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, I'd throw him in there.
Oh, now.
Remember what Demi Moore said about never getting an Oscar, that she had a producer tell her that she was a popcorn actress?
Right.
Ugh.
I think that's how people view Tom Cruise.
Is a popcorn actor?
Yeah, kind of the movies, and they don't really give him the legitimacy of being Oscar worthy.
Maybe. That's possible.
Say this about another human being, but you are evil. That's right,
please.
evil to the core.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people?
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
This feature of this portion of the show is being brought to you by Advanced Hair. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Make your appointment today at advancedhair.com. A lot of people remember this story about Valley Village. This is right off of Whitsett and Riverside Drive, very popular area of the North San Fernando Valley. There's an apartment building. It used to be an old hospital on the north side of the street there, north side of Riverside, right near, just a little bit west of Whitsett. And a very safe area, beautiful area. And some guy broke in, threw a skylight, and then jumped over the balcony and killed another guy. And so the suspect is now being prosecuted for this, and they have some more information on it. But it was an unreal story when it happened.
Recent case in April when a 53-year-old man was attacked inside his apartment on Riverside Drive. There was an arrest last month after police shared some security video that they said showed the killer prowling the building. And since then, detectives tell me a key piece of evidence collected 3 years ago may now link this man in custody to the 2 killings and also a 3rd attack in San Fernando. Images from security video inside the apartment complex in Valley Village show a man police say is 27-year-old Eric Escamilla, arrested last month and accused of the April murder of 53-year-old Manny Hydra, who was stabbed to death inside his apartment in the same building. The charges include...
This is not a cheap building. If the apartments go between $3,000 and $5,000 a month.
The charges include murder, residential burglary, and the special circumstance of murder during the course of a burglary.
What we didn't know until now is that detectives have also connected Escamilla, who has a history of burglary arrests, to the August 2nd, 2022 murder of 81-year-old Okja Kim, who was killed during a break-in at her home in Woodland Hills.
This is Eric Leonard, who used to work here at KFI, does a great job for KNBC, Channel 4 here.
Prosecutors say in court filings, Escamilla tried to set her and her house on fire.
I can honestly say that in my entire career, I don't think I've ever seen such a senseless and brutal act of murder.
Law enforcement contacts tell us it was LAPD detective Sharon Kim, seen here when the city announced a reward for information, who collected a key piece of evidence in 2022 that helped connect the Okja Kim murder to the arrest in the Valley Village case. And prosecutors have also filed an attempted murder charge for the stabbing of a man in San Fernando days after the Kim murder that also happened during a burglary.
Wow, this guy's looking at decades, the rest of his life in prison for his mischief making, this guy.
Well, investigators haven't shared a lot of specifics about exactly what kind of evidence connects these 3 cases, but they say the relentless work of that detective you saw there, Sharon Kim, played a key role. Escamilla is being held without bail. He is due back in court next week to enter pleas to all of these charges. We didn't hear back this afternoon from his public defender. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News.
Man, something else, this guy. Something else, this guy. All right, we wanted to get to this yesterday, but we had so much news, so much breaking news. Razor blade throat. This will be fun. This will be another thing going around, wiping everybody out.
The highly contagious new COVID variant is spreading across the United States. It's called NB181, also known as Nimbus. The COVID virus mutates or changes all the time. The more it changes, the more different it is from the original strain. When there is a major change, the variant is given a new name. The new Nimbus strain is a variant of the Omicron virus. The more the virus changes, it becomes more infectious, but it usually causes a mild case of the disease. The Nimbus strain will present the same way as previous strains, with fever, runny nose, nausea and vomiting, and in particular, a razor blade throat.
That's the key here, the catch. Razor blade throat.
And in particular, a razor blade throat or an incredibly painful and sore throat. Dr. Paulette Pinar.
I think we picked that up when she said razor blade throat.
And in particular, a razor blade throat.
Okay, that probably is very painful. I don't know if you have to add that.
Or an incredibly painful and sore throat.
Right, we picked that up with the razor blade.
Dr. Paulette Pinar-Gote is an expert in infectious disease.
If patients are immunosuppressed, like patients with cancer or patients who are on chemotherapy, of course they are at higher risk of developing a severe form of the disease. But that's the case with essentially any viral infection.
And there are many strains of COVID other than Nimbus, but most of them are similar enough to be covered by the same antivirals like Paxlovid and vaccines, with a new vaccine coming out this fall. The best way to prevent any viral infection is to perform proper hand hygiene, like washing your hands and using hand sanitizer.
There you go. All right, something to look forward to. All right, Mo Kelly is coming up next. The big story here, we've been covering it all day long. The Los Angeles Lakers are being sold, and the value is $10 billion. Unreal. I'm sure that Mo Kelly will have a lot more information. He's a huge Lakers fan. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.